Hey, I've been struggling for a long time, and I don't really have the right words to say how I feel. So I'm going to do my best. And it's very difficult. The one thing I don't want to do in this video is cast a lot of blame. I don't want to talk a lot of negativity because I have a lot of negativity to say about some things. But we're coming up on a year since my son passed away. This is my son behind me, U.S. Army Specialist Wayne Lyndon Abenita. He passed away in a car accident last year in Anchorage, Alaska on May 13th. You can look it up. There's videos and stuff of his funeral from last year and some other stuff I don't have on my channel. I haven't talked about it. I haven't posted in a long time, and I don't know what to say half the time. But we're going to the Philippines in a couple of days to go commemorate, the 1-year anniversary of the loss of our son. And it's really hard to say I want it to be a celebration of his life because he was only 22 years old. We shouldn't have lost him. A lot of bad stuff happened between us and the Army after that. We have an IG that's in currently. We haven't gotten the vehicle accident report or the criminal investigation or whatever it is that they're holding up in Anchorage, Alaska. We haven't got anything. I have to put in maybe a Freedom of Information Act request or something, but I tried requesting the record for it, and it took them several months to tell us, like I just got an email last week saying we don't have, they haven't completed the criminal investigation yet. One of the drivers may or may not have been intoxicated. I don't know. But, we don't know anything. There's only rumors and stuff to go off of. But it's something I haven't talked about. The loss of my son was devastating to us, to my wife, to my family, to everybody else. And it's been extremely difficult for the whole family to have to deal with this. And even going there in a couple of days, for the anniversary of his passing on May 13th is going to be extremely difficult on us. And I'm going to try and present some of the positive of being with family in the Philippines and try to kind of vlog a little bit more about the Philippines and just talk about it a little bit more. And it's not just for the viewers. It's something I got to do for myself and for my family and for everybody else that I love. And in memory of my son, Lyndon was a kind soul. He was a good person. I don't think there's anybody who could say a bad word about him. And it was tragic and unfortunate the way that he passed away in a car accident. It never should have happened. Could have been prevented on multiple angles. And his loss has just been devastating to us for the last year. We've been struggling. We're a military family, so we've had to move from our previous duty station to the new one. And we had to deal with this right in between. And we've been struggling with it the whole time. Struggling with every piece of it. And, we tried asking for help from lawyers. We went through a family advocacy program. We went through TAPS. We went through all kinds of different stuff. And we've never, other than maybe some investigation, there's been no real assistance with what our problems are. And I'm gonna go over in detail, very, very clear detail in another video about everything, that happened with my son and happened afterwards. But for right now, I just want to say, this is something I felt like I needed to post for myself, for me to be able to open up. Other than checking my weight and a couple other small things, I haven't been able to function. I haven't been able to really talk to a lot of people. I just go to work and I go home and I take care of my family, and that's it. And my wife's in the Philippines right now. Me and the girls, we got to go there, meet up with my other son there, and the family and everybody else. And it's been a horrible struggle. I don't want any other parent to ever have to go through. I don't want any other family to ever have to go through. But it's an unfortunate reality of the world we live in, that eventually everybody passes away at some point, and we got to know how to deal with that. So now that I've gotten this off my chest, that this is where I've been. Hopefully you can reach somebody else who's also struggling and see that, like, there's hope. There's moving forward. You have to move forward. You can't do anything about it. But I'm going to try and put some more positivity in the future. But there's going to be some pretty negative stuff that I'm also going to be putting out, because I want people to know what we went through, what our struggles were, and the help we didn't get. Along with, I would like to actually get some positive videos and introduce people to the parts of the Philippines and stuff that I know. And when I'm talking about the Philippines, I've been with my wife for 19 years. We've been married for like 16, and we have kids together and everything else. I'm not talking about, like, however anybody wants to look at it. Like, I don't even look at it like, oh, my wife's Filipino or anything like that. It's just like, we're just married. Like, we've been together for a long time, and like, that's our life. And this is my son, and we miss him every day. It's been an absolute nightmare, and I want to be able to express that again to the people who've lost, other people who are worried about life and losing and stuff. There's so much life to live. You can't get over loss. I don't know how. It feels hopeless, but you just got to keep pushing on for the people who are still there for you, and you got to find that love. But anyway, we miss you, Lyndon. I wish that I wasn't ever having to make anything like this. I wish you were here. And I know you're up in heaven watching over us. I know you're our direct link. But we'll be there in a couple days to visit you, Kuya. Love you.